Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Acuna digs in now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 2-0. Fouled away. Albies, the runner at third. Swanson over at second. Freeman at first with no outs. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. Freeman scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
Now to bat, Austin Riley. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. From the stretch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll start things here at 3-16. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Nimmo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Charlie Morton. Now here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1-2.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And he misses there, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon.
No one on with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And now here is Dominic Smith looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at a called strike. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So stepping in is Ozzie Albies. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Leading up for the Mets,
J.D. Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Next up is Jose Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. In his career, Martinez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft grounder left side, reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Tomas Nido will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Leading off to the
first offering.
The center fielder, number 13.
Ronald Acuna stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
The left fielder.
First pitch on the way. Marcell Ozuna is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Ozuna flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here is Austin Riley. He hit a 2-run homer first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jeff McNeil will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Pache is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Popped up. Swanson moving to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So now here is Christian Pache. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Pache stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in once again is Charlie Morton. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pache aboard here at first with nobody out. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
I got count 1 and 2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The bat, number 7.
A couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Low for ball 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, I know hindsight is 20/20, but it's obvious the manager should have taken him out a smidge earlier. Too late now. A 3-run bomb is the result.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman,
Number 5.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 3 runs already home here. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Nimmo. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Line hard, deep into left. Smith able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Up next,
So here's Pete Alonso.
the first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Alonso.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Popped him up. Darno over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll
Now
bring in the
batting,
switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, looking to
Francisco
put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find him.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Joey Lucchesi gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Lucchesi.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Travis d'Arnaud. Flew out last time up. Hit hard on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to hit, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Late that time for a strike.
2-1.
Right back at the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Christian Pache. And he fouls this one off. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1.
Oh, that's up.
Riley is off of first with 2 away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. And there's one away. Striding in is Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in next, Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air to left. Ozuna is under it. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in will be Dansby Swanson. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Michael Conforto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Michael.
First pitch of the AB now.
Conforto.
And it's fouled away. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Right fielder looking up over the bullpen and gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So next to bat will be Dominic Smith. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case,
now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Smith at third with 2 away. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
Now at the plate, here is Freddie Freeman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swing and a line drive. Nimmo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 3. Now the first pitch. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So now into the box is J.D. Davis. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, J.D.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jose Martinez waits on deck. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Skied down the left field line. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Jose Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The pitch. Outside and low. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Tomas Nido. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a little looper down the left field line. Riley ranging into the outfield. He's there to track.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
first pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Here now the 2-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. And stepping in, Austin Riley singled in his last at-bat. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Pache. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off 1-0. Darno, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Jason Kipnis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Martinez gets under it and makes the catch. Tyler Matzik is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Luis Guillorme will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Jerry Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away. Next up, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime against Familia. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Smith comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready now is Freddie Freeman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Davis has got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
From the stretch, Pete Alonso swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 once more. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. J.D. Davis would be next, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.